Testing 1, 2, 3. Test, test, test. Getting ready to go live here in Eunice, New Mexico. We got about 26 minutes left before this game gets started. So we're going to test mics, get ready to get going. Welcome, Rosendo.
Hello, Mr. Jones. Test 1, 2, 3. In, out, Jow, Eunice, basketball. Charlie?
Here we go. Oh, that's a Band-Aid on that thumb.
Oh, yeah.
Give him a good thumb.
The bandage
Give him a
thumb.
good thumb.
That's the injured thumb. You can't have the injured thumb.
Yeah.
Not tonight. It's playoff time, bud.
Playoff time.
I told my family I'm going to buy Charlie a shirt that's just got a big thumb on
Big
the front.
thumb on it.
That's right. And then that way when he walks in, it'll be like a red shirt with a thumb on
They
the
can just
front.
usher him this way, sir.
People are like, oh, the thumb is here. Come on over this way. Yeah.
That's how I get out of tickets. I can't do the Band-Aid one. I got to
That's
do
right.
my other one.
There you
got to
go.
reach over with that left hand and show
I'm not even
them.
going to ask how you hit the other one.
Hey, one of these days, I'm going to get pulled over and they're going to say, yeah, that thumb ain't going to help you, son. I'm going to get you.
Before you even have a chance to show
Don't
up to them,
even
they're like,
flip-
look,
don't even
don't
pull
flip
that
that
out.
thumb out.
It ain't going to.
They're going to grab your thumb to arrest you.
Even if you got donuts, we're not helping you, son.
Nope.
Yeah.
He said donuts. I swear, dude. I got only 7 listeners right now, right?
So once again, we're just testing mics. We'll be back. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinals sports.
Eunice schools are excited to have students and staff back on campus and involved in another successful school term. It's been an eventful year, and the Eunice schools are ready for whatever comes their way. Eunice Public Schools provide high-quality educational experiences in a safe environment. The entire Eunice community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities, and a fantastic school system.
The Eunice Clinic is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. Go Cardinals! You're the pride of Eunice. The Eunice Health Clinic offers many of the same basic services that many local physicians provide. They specialize in sick care for all ages, women's exams, physicals, health education, lab tests, and diagnostic studies. They're proud supporters of athletic and academic events. The Eunice Health Clinic is proud to back the Cardinals. Go Cards! Eunice has a friendly small-town atmosphere, great schools and churches, and a low cost of living. The entire community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. The Eunice Department of Motor Vehicles' new office hours are Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., and Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. No testing on Friday. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities.
BTH Services is a locally owned and operated family-oriented business. BTH Services and Rental is a Porta-John and equipment rental company. BTH Services and Rental also clears right-of-ways and right-of-way reclamation. Please call 575-964-3104. That's 575-964-3104 for all of your company needs. BTH Services and Rental is also looking for a 1-ton CDL driver. Please apply at 2100 Avenue O in Eunice. BTH Services and Rental is a proud sponsor of Lee County Athletics.
NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service and pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
legendary Joe Langston Gymnasium for the semifinal game of the District 4 2A Girls Basketball Tournament. Also, this could be the last girls playoff basketball game ever played in this gymnasium. I'm Jimmy Jones alongside my broadcast partners. First, this man is recognized across the state and beyond state lines as simply a body part. He's not the head, he's not the leg, he's not even the stinky pinky. He's recognized as simply the thumb. Welcome, Charlie.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to tonight's game, and significant. This may be the last game. It makes you tear up a little bit.
District semifinals for sure, and like you said, could be the last one in here. And next, we've got the comedian. We call him Bernie Mac. You know Bernie Mac has a couple of great quotes that I searched up today. One of them is, he ain't afraid of nothing but rats and roaches. I think that fits pretty good. And he ain't scared of nothing. Bernie also says, I'm a comedian. I just want to have fun. I'm not a politician. I think these all fit our Bernie here, a.k.a. Rosendo Caballero. Welcome, Rosendo.
Thank you for that introduction. Appreciate that.
The crowd goes wild.
He kind of is a politician, though. He's on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
That's pretty politician.
And I am afraid of rats.
And you are afraid of rats?
Yes.
And roaches?
I like roaches. Any size of roaches.
He's a political
Well, there's a lot of them running around here. I see more and more every day. And especially when you're in politics, you really get to see the roaches.
You do.
Because
a lot of roaches
they
over
really, really run up when the lights come on.
They out.
But, hey, you know it is what it is. We are live here in Eunice as your Eunice Lady Cardinals will host the Jowl Lady Panthers. It's a big night. The winner of this game will move forward to play against regular season district champ Tatum, a Tatum team that has the best record right now in 2A girls basketball in the state of New Mexico.
That's tough.
I believe they're 25-2, I think is their record. They've only lost 2 games. That's by far the best record in 2A girls basketball. For Eunice, they have been teeter-tottering on the back burner of an at-large bid into next week's state basketball tournament. The latest coaches poll and the latest Max Preps rankings have them setting in the 13 spot. I believe a win here likely clinches them a spot in that field of 16. A loss here likely drops them a couple of spots, as that 14 team is right behind them. That's Mescalero, and could drop them completely out of the tournament depending on what happens between now and Sunday, which is the selection show. It would just depend on what happens across the remainder of the state. But as it stands today, win, and I believe you're in the state tournament for sure. Lose, and your season hangs in the unknown. I've been playing with the current standings using the criteria used by the NMAA for seeding. It's a lengthy but fairly simple process. It takes a lot of time, but it's just a simple mathematical equation that you do between each team to kind of add and subtract numbers. I played with the early numbers. A win here and a loss against Tatum, I believe, puts the Lady Cards in about the 13 seed. Of course, lots of districts are still playing, just like ours. Upsets are possible in districts across the state that could change things, but it is my belief that a win tonight puts them in that 13 seed, no matter what happens, tomorrow. Their opponent is still a little blurry on that matchup. Some of these districts, as I mentioned, have district tournaments and settings that are different than the ones that we play in. Some of them have like a regular tournament bracket set up. It's just different. The points for teams ranked 4 through 8, which is one of the teams we would play, depending on whether we're 12, 13, 14, 15-ish, are still so close. Those teams include Tularosa, who currently, if you figure it in, is about the 4. Penasco, who's about the 5, Dulce, who's about the 6, Manal, who's about the 7, and Cuesta, who's about in that 8 spot. One of those 5 teams is likely who you'll play, but when I was figuring their numbers today, and those teams still have games to play, the calculation right now is just too close to give you a good estimate. Mm-hmm. But those teams, Tularosa, Penasco, Dulce, Manal, Cuesta, they're all a they're all a long, long ways away. There's not really a close game anywhere with any of these teams. I mean, Tularosa's probably the closest, maybe Manal, which is in Albuquerque's next.
Area, yeah.
But they're all a long ways away. Go ahead.
Is that 4 hours for you or 4 hours for me?
Well, if you got your thumb out, it's probably 3.5 for you.
Okay.
That's why we're going to get you that thumb shirt, the way you can. Yeah,
Thumb
for sure.
Copyright that, huh?
These two teams have already played twice this year. The first time they faced off was in Jowl, the Lady Cards winning 39-36. These two teams played again last week. Eunice won that game 58-37, a game that was very close through the first half and even the first few minutes of the third quarter before Eunice extended the lead and finished off the Jowl Kitty Kitties. For Jowl, they entered tonight's game on the ropes. This team is ranked number 18 in the latest Max Preps rankings and unranked in the latest coaches poll. I believe they are sitting outside the tournament looking in at this point. They need a win here tonight and probably a very competitive game against Tatum to have any chance of getting selected into that top 16 and a spot in the playoffs. For Eunice, of course, we must mention the sharpshooting junior guard, Alina Rodriguez. She's Eunice's all-time three-point shooting record holder in every three-point shooting category, whether it's a game, a career, a season, it doesn't matter. She owns it. Every three-pointer she makes is a new record for this season and for her career, and the record at the Eunice High School. And she's only a junior, still has another season to go as long as she doesn't decide to take her talents elsewhere like LeBron. It could happen. Players like McBee, Maureen, Howler, and Thompson will need to show up big for Eunice to win tonight. For Jowl, they are led by forward number 1, Marin Nieto. The Euro-stepping freshman is long and likes to get to the rim. Junior Julissa Hernandez is also a long-distance shooting machine. Players like 8th grader Rivera, the Butts, and Parsons will need to have big games for Jowl to get the victory here. So before we jump into the big show, I want to bring you the Jowl versus Eunice stare down here. So I got to kick on my music and we'll get it going here. The blue corner. He's a kung fu fighter. This coach has a record of 12 wins, 13 losses. He stands about 6 feet 3 inches tall and weighed in at an undisclosed amount. He looks better in red. Fighting out of Jowl, New Mexico by way of Tatum. He is the former defending superintendent of the Tatum Public Schools and the current Lady Panther girls hoops coach. Buddy, I ain't so small, little. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He once talked back to Paul in Mayberry and got slapped by Aunt B. He's got more ammo than Barney Fight. He's a wrestler, standing 5 foot 4 inches tall, weighing in at a whopping 175 pounds. The former coach, principal, and athletic director of the Eunice Public Schools. He is the reigning, defending robotics champion of the world, Gary, who's your daddy, Frazier. And your referee in charge of the action is Big John McCarthy. And here we go. What do you think, fellas?
I love the intro. Ladies got to take care of the ball to come out victorious tonight and go to the next game, boss. That's all I got to say.
I think we're ready to rumble.
I believe we are. Got that blood flowing in you now, huh?
Got it. We got it going in here. Got a little fight atmosphere. I got to be honest with you. I am extremely, extremely disappointed in the crowd.
Yeah.
I expected a little better. The Jowl Eunice game the other day, boys, girls, was packed to the rafters, and there ain't many people here in this place
There's
right
not,
now.
man. It's on that side is dead.
Well, and
on the Eunice side
I
is
think
dead.
the Jowl side's got more than the Eunice side, but the Jowl side don't have a whole lot.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one.
Few and far between to find a fan up there.
Yeah, there's not
But
a
it
whole
is
lot
early.
of
We got
people.
3 more minutes
But
to tip off.
the good news about that is they're all at home listening to us and watching it on their big screen.
Hey, I had a recommendation today from Mindy McCaslin. She sent me a message and asked if maybe when they do the national anthem, if we could make it where the people at home could hear the national anthem, especially since we had somebody sing it the other day, you know. And I said, you know, all we got to do is pull out that little gold thing on the side. You just pop that sucker out and they hear it like you would a regular camera, and then plug that sucker back in. So we'll give it a shot today.
We will definitely can do.
If they have the national anthem. About half our girls' games, we ain't had one.
I don't know why.
Well,
Mostly when the boys play, they come out and play at the end.
yeah.
But tonight being the only game, they might play it tonight.
Yeah, maybe they'll get it going here tonight and have some things set up and whatnot, and maybe we can get it going.
We get commercials real quick while he gets set up.
I think we got him now.
Okay.
He's plugging in. We're
Good.
trying to help our JOW partners here today. That wasn't the normal thumb. That was a different thumb there. That wasn't the Rosendo.
The darker shade thumb, huh?
Yeah, that wasn't the Charlie thumb there.
That's the thumb right
That's
there.
the real thumb right there, the thumb.
Got that nail all polished up.
That's right. You people back home, if you're trying to figure out if it's the real thumb or what do they call them, a dupe or a fake.
That's it.
Listen for the cough.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, he'll clear his throat when the
Cough up a
thing
hair
shows
coming
the
out.
real thumb.
That's the thumb right there.
Oh, Lord.
Don't be mistaken.
Just look at the nail for the glaze from the donut, and you will quickly know if it's the real
I don't know if
thumb or
that's the
not.
glaze or because I licked it off.
Hey, I got to tell you, I drove up here today. I was trying to hurry. I was running a little bit behind, I thought. I pulled up, I parked. I was getting out and coming in, and I saw the Charlie Mobile parked near the front there, and I walked
Best
up to
spot
the
I've got all
window,
year.
and man, he was going to town on a beef jerky stick. I looked up there. It was a Slim Jim. He was going to town on a Slim Jim. He rolled his window down, and he said he was eating dinner with that Slim Jim.
What is it? Oh, yeah.
So he said, oh, yeah. He said, oh, yeah. And I told him,
Oh,
step
yeah.
into a Slim Jim, and smiled at him, you know. But
I stepped in with both feet.
He said both feet dived up in there, huh?
just got it all up in the Slim Jim.
You go, boy.
So both teams look like they are about to finish the warm-up here and step out onto the court. The officials headed over to the sideline. We will see what they're going to do. I'm not real sure.
I'm a little confused myself here. But looking forward to tonight's basketball game. How about you, Charlie?
I'm ready.
Hope we do a better job than last time. There's
I'm
not that many
ready to
people
go.
here, so should be able to
Maybe we won't
zoom
have
in,
any,
zoom out.
Maybe we won't have any fans get booted or anything like
I
that.
hope not.
Man, I hope we do. I
don't see our SWAT team down here yet.
I don't ever want it to be my family or my friends
Or
or
yourself?
whatever, but yeah, or me. But I'm always down for that. That adds to excitement. I know some people don't like it, but to me it makes it a little more exciting.
I think
You're
we're
gonna
going to
pull
have
up
the
a
national
little
anthem.
All right,
orange
here we
thingy?
go.
We're gonna
Pull it,
give it a
Charlie.
shot.
Situate this, and we're pulling it.
Got her pushed back in there good and hard.
It's in there.
All right, all right.
Give us some feedback. Let us know. Did you hear it or didn't you?
Yeah, we tried to let everybody hear the national anthem. Hope it went all right. We appreciate the people that listen and give us the shout out.
And give us that crucial information, man.
That's
We need
right.
that.
That's right. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. We get that national anthem going. So thank you for for that and passing that information along for sure. So both teams getting ready to get started here. They're introducing everyone. Shout out to Cynthia Moda. We appreciate you guys listening. All right, being told that there's still some youth basketball games going on, and that might be part of the reason why there's not many people here.
Today Thursday?
Yes, it is.
The boss just got here. Watch out. What'd you say, sir?
Yeah, she brought me a little HTO. I'm ready for a drink it.
Free shout out to the Hobbs HTO there.
Yep, we got them. Hey, you. Appreciate you.
I thought she was falling. Part of that citrus turbo, huh? Get you going through this game?
Man, it's the coconut sweet.
Oh, that's very sweet, brother.
I like it. I like it a lot. I'm like, man, I may become a coconut sweet drinker. So shout out to Chloe.
Malibu, huh?
Chloe was in today in Lubbock and had her next checkup on her knee. They said everything looked really, really good. So as of tomorrow, she's going to be able, as of today, she's going to be able to start putting pressure on it. As of tomorrow, I wonder.
Sorry
that's
about
great
keep
news.
dropping this dang water. That
Yeah.
was very loud. Is that? Let me call a station real quick. See.
Yeah, I wonder, Charlie, is that orange thing plugged in real good over there? It's got to be pushed in tight. It is,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
Did you put it in the right slot?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, maybe we're good. Was a
That picked up a loud scream, yeah.
Yeah, like that was louder
Maybe
than normal.
somebody screamed.
I would say that, but it came a little just too loud.
So here we go. Both
didn't hear
teams
it.
running out onto the floor. Both teams, all the officials, no teams running out on the
The
floor.
officials are chugging it on out there.
We got two Hobbs officials. We got Fernando from the Lee County Sheriff's Department / Tatum. We got him out there. A group of guys that I like. Usually a group of guys that lets them play. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. The radio station said the anthem did go through, so.
All right,
Excellent,
fantastic.
excellent.
So here we go. There's the jump. Jal wins the jump. And here we go. Jal with the ball. That's Rivera. She's going to dribble over to the right side. Pitches it out to Nieto, who goes to the rack, throws up a shot, and makes it for two. Nieto gets the first two. Here comes Jal in the full court pressure. Eunice trying to push it up the floor and get it across. They get it to Maureen. She brings it across the timeline. Over to McBee on the right side. She throws up a three. It won't go.
Beautiful job by Rodriguez.
With the rebound and on a putback gets fouled.
Coming up on the backside trying to do a reverse layup, and it gets fouled. Goes to the line.
First foul of the game.
Yes, sir. And it wasn't hers.
They call that on 13. That'll be Butts. That's a good deal for the Lady Cardinals for sure. So Rodriguez heads to the line. Eunice's all-time three-point shooting record holder.
Money.
She makes the
That's all I put the
first.
score up here.
Help me with it. I'll get you.
Headed back to the line. The second one is up. It's no good. Rebounded by Butts. Here comes Butts headed the other way. She ends up back with it on the left wing, gives it back to Nieto. She's going to dribble to the right, pitches it out to the right side. They drop it down low, trying to go up, and they call a travel on the 8th grader Rivera. You know, I'm looking out there. Somebody that's obviously missing is the shooting guard, Julissa Hernandez. Eunice is going to throw that ball away. That's the first turnover. I wonder where Julissa Hernandez is. She is their main ball handler, main guard. They've got two 8th graders starting as this JAL team, as Peyton Lujan is out there in the position that is normally occupied by Hernandez. So JAL looking to throw it in. It gets knocked out of bounds by Maureen, and they're going to say last touch by JAL and Nieto, so that'll make it Eunice ball.
Two quick turnovers on both teams there, huh?
7-19, they get it into Thompson. She gives it back to Rodriguez. Here goes Rodriguez up the middle. She stops at the elbow, throws up a shot, won't go.
She came down kind of weird, grabbing her ankle or knee there.
Rebounded too by McBee, and her putback won't go. And so you're right, Rodriguez was kind of reaching for the knee or the ankle on that right leg. 7-11 on the clock. It's time for a big gulp. They flip it out to Maureen near the top of the key, back over to Thompson at the right elbow. Her shot splashes through. Thompson for two. Eunice gets back, no pressure here, under 7 minutes to go. 3 for Eunice, 2 for JAL. JAL with the ball, that's Lujan. She gives it to Nieto. Comes off the pick from Parsons, pitches it over to the right side, and then traveled.
She does that same move every time. I like these young men back here calling that.
So Eunice to throw it in. Rodriguez looking to get it into somebody. Flips it ahead to Thompson. Thompson going to push it up. Now she's going to slow it up. You got to make them pay. To me, when you get those fast breaks like that, you got to go shoot layups.
Oh, deep three from
Rodriguez,
Rodriguez.
a deep three, won't go. Battle for the rebound into the hands of Nieto.
Man, we get a foul on Thompson as she reaches in on Nieto. Silly foul there.
Come on. You got to call her everything. Come on.
6:31 to go here in the first quarter.
And
Eunice
Charlie
still
started
leads by
already.
1. Trying to see, that is Rodriguez comes in now. Julissa Rodriguez. Strange for me that the guard that's a multiple-time all-district player didn't get the start today.
That is odd.
She
Probably
comes
plays
in.
better off the bench. You never know.
She might
Yeah,
have
I'm
had something
wondering.
going on.
Stolen away there, and now stolen
Oh,
away
my
back the other
goodness.
way. So we had a steal, then we gave it up. Nieto with it now up near the left wing. Gives it over to Parsons. Parsons dribbles over to the right side, pitches it back up to Hernandez, who's going to pull for 3. Her 3 won't go. Big battle for the rebound. Bodies flying.
Bodies flying
Rebounded by
everywhere.
the 8th grader Rivera. She goes up. Contact, no call, and here comes Eunice after the rebound from Holler.
I said,
wow.
Oh,
Come
we
on.
almost throw it away. And that, Maureen threw that ball and
Yes.
then went and caught it herself. Should have been a travel, no call. Rodriguez with it out on the right wing. One-hand pass over to McBee. McBee floats it down to her. She kicks it out to Maureen in the corner,
good?
and she sinks it for 3. Alondra Maureen for 3 off the Alina Rodriguez assist.
I'll run it.
5:26 to go here in quarter number 1. Eunice leads 6-2. Parsons with it out on the right wing, tries to swing it across, and she's going to throw it out of bounds.
Beautiful defense by Rodriguez. They're all up on her, causing that turnover for the Jal Panthers.
So Eunice to throw it in right in front of their bench. They throw it to Thompson. Thompson dribbles toward the half-court line. Closely guarding Rodriguez out here on the right wing. They give it to Howler out deep.
Oh, she likes
She's
it.
going to shoot for 3. Her 3 won't go. Battle for the rebound into the hands of Maureen. She had her shot blocked by
from
Hernandez.
behind and out on Eunice are saying.
Well, if it was blocked, this should be our ball. If it was a foul, we should be shooting.
They're going to talk about it here, so I
which
believe it's
is
going to be Eunice's ball. Yep.
Yeah, I was going to say, if it was blocked, it should be our ball.
Hindsight's 20/20, right?
Yeah, so they're going to
got-
get the
they
ball
got it
back
right.
to Eunice.
They got
The
it
Jal,
right.
Jal fans not liking it, but Coach Robbie's down there clapping, so it must be right.
It's got to be. That's a 3.
Rodriguez steps into the
Bam.
corner, and she knocks down a 3. Alina Rodriguez with another add-on to her records. Dribbling over to the left side into the hands of Nieto. She gives it back to Parsons.
Some things you say, Jimmy, kind of throw me off, man.
How come?
Some things you say.
Oh, and stolen away by McBee. McBee on the run out. Here she comes. Giles. And it's going to get blocked by
Wow.
Parson out of bounds. No call.
A lot of contact there, right?
That'll be
was
the
a-
Eunice ball.
There was an offensive elbow a while ago. Knocked.
They're calling the flopping.
Wow.
Oh, I got a
McBee.
message here saying that Jalissa may not be feeling well tonight.
Oh.
So Thompson throws that one away. And here come the Lady Cardinals.
She's fouling on the floor by McBee, trying to stop that breakaway.
Might have saved a layup. You
Yes.
never know.
As long as she don't have a Michael Jordan moment, that Nieto girl, being sick like that.
So 9-2 is the score. Eunice leads, 4:23 on the clock. Garcia's going to come in. Thompson's going to step off. Jal throws it in. Hernandez throws it to Parsons. Parsons going to give it right back to her. She dribbles over toward the top of the key, trying to post people up. She goes down low, throws up a shot. It won't go. Jal fans wanted a foul. Eunice thought it was a good block. Here comes Eunice, headed the other way. They get it to Garcia. Garcia's shot rattles around, won't go in. Rebounded by Parsons.
And that's going to be Eunice
And
ball.
then
She
she
jumps off the
loses
foot.
it. Yeah, she lost it out of bounds.
And number 30 seems a little frustrated for Jal. We're doing a great job on her on defense side.
One-hand pass up to Maureen.
Deep
She
three.
steps into a 3 and
Bam.
sinks it. Alondra
Another one.
Maureen is hotter than a pistol.
That's pretty hot.
Rodriguez
Hotter
with
than a
the
$2
assist. 15-2 is the score. Nieto with it out on the left wing. Heads over to the right, pitches it back to Parsons. Parsons crosses over, goes to the left, throws up a shot. They're going to call the foul on Rodriguez. And
Can't
so
start that here in the first quarter.
that'll send Parsons to the line.
Keep in mind, I don't want to say this out loud. You know what happened last game when they played. So, see, is the ball going live, Charlie?
The ball does not lie unless she makes it, and then it might.
I did get a message here saying that Jalissa is not feeling well. She is sick.
Well, I hate that.
Yeah, for sure. So Parsons at the line. Her first shot is up, and it is no good.
And
J.C.
like
Parsons.
I said, the ball. I heard somebody say the ball don't lie.
That's copyrighted. They
No,
should throw
you
you
see
a quarter.
I tell them they can't bang on stuff over there.
Well, not during the shot, but
I don't think that's a rule. I have reviewed that rule. I've reviewed it through NFHS. I've reviewed it on the not NFHS. What the heck is that? My brain went blank.
she made that one.
She made the second
Yes, sir.
one. I've reviewed it through the NMAA's policies. I've reviewed it through the national policies. I even reached out to an official that I know that's very involved and asked if they could get me some info
Oh,
on
nice
it.
pass to Howler.
I don't think that's a rule. So the rebound and
There's
the
a foul.
putback by Alina Rodriguez will send her to the line. And a foul called down low again.
Maybe we should get that rule and show them the non-rule.
You know, the only exception that everybody's going to say, well, that's what it is if the official does have some leadway to stop certain things going on. But I have looked at that noise rule.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you can use like noise-making devices,
Like a horn or something?
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
horn,
A whistle
whistle, or anything
Yes.
like that. But I think you can sit up there and stomp and bang on whatever the heck you want to.
Hey, go to the pit and see what happens.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Go to these gyms that have those old-fashioned wooden retractable bleachers where everybody stomps on them. There's a shot up by Butts. It's no good. She gets the rebound. Her next shot is no good. Partially blocked by Howler.
Eunice is out here dominating right now in the first quarter, 13-3. Take
Yeah,
care of business
it's-
on both sides of the court, rebounding and scoring, man.
Right now, it's not even looking like a competitive game.
If we can
Rodriguez
keep
is
this
going to
pace,
step off.
We'd be in good shape.
So Jow to throw the ball in, throwing it in down low. They get it into Butts. Butts turns around, throws up a shot, won't go. Thompson with the rebound. And here come the Lady Cardinals pushing it the other way. Thompson heads across the timeline, looking down, flips it over to Garcia, who's going to pull
It's
for
short.
three. Her three short, rebounded by McBee. Flips it back up top.
To Marine.
And so she gets it to Thompson. Thompson with it, looking down low, almost stolen away. Garcia gets it back. She's going to dribble up near the top of the key, trying to get it to Maureen, and they do. Maureen going to run through, flip it to Thompson. Thompson back to Howler, who's going to pull the mid-range. Her shot won't go, rebounded by McBee. McBee's put back off the glass, it won't go, and the ball's going to go out of bounds. Last touched by Blue, going to be
Blue.
white ball.
The way that play was set up, that's going to be perfect for number 40 from the JV team. She can get in that one spot next year for the Cardinals.
yeah.
Man, there's going to be money every time.
Rodriguez
Yeah,
back
and
in.
there's no seniors out here.
Correct.
Rodriguez throws a one-arm pass over to Garcia. They get it to Thompson. Thompson giving it back to Rodriguez in the corner. She crosses over behind the back, crosses over again, goes to the rack. Has it stolen away by the 8th grader Rivera. She's on the run out, being chased by Thompson. Throws up a shot, and it goes in.
That little 8th grader's fast, man.
And Natalia
Coast to coast.
Rivera's, she's the real deal. She's a player. It's 13-5, 2 minutes to go here in quarter number one. Thompson with it, gives it to Garcia, who pulls for three. It won't go. Battle for the rebound, comes into the hands of Howler. Howler gets it back, flips it back up top to Rodriguez, whose mid-range is up, no good. Rebounded by McBee. They're going to
Offensive.
call McBee for the push-off on the backside.
Offensive foul there. I thought she was just fighting for position, but I guess not, right?
Yeah, apparently the officials didn't agree with you.
Come on, Charlie.
That's
Give him a call,
nothing
Charlie.
new. That's nothing new.
And I'm not even wearing red today.
Where's your red shirt?
I got it underneath.
I'm telling you, we need to get the thumb a red shirt
telling you,
with
big
the
old-
thumb on the front.
Got to be red.
Yep. So Jow with it. Butts has it near the top of the key. Flips it over. No, she gets tied up. Oh, no, they're going to call a foul.
Oh, my goodness.
They call it on Howler.
3-0.
So they call that foul on Howler.
Wow.
1:32 to go in quarter number one. Eunice leads 13-5. Big lead for the Cardinals here
Not so
early.
sure about that call.
Julissa Hernandez on the baseline looking to throw it in. Now they're going to send them to the free throw line to shoot the bonus. This is the new bonus that we've talked about all this year.
Fouls are a little bit out of whack here. 5-2.
5-2. Going to the line is Butts.
Not saying nothing, just saying.
Just saying. Just pointing out the obvious. You know, there are people out there that don't like it when you put out or point out the obvious. I've learned that.
Oh, well, there's a SWAT team.
When it bothers them when you just point out things that are factual. There's a lot of people like that in life, and so I've learned that.
Well,
But you got a free mic there, Charlie. Express yourself, buddy.
freedom of
Express yourself.
Isn't that like the First Amendment of the Constitution?
That next one is up and good. And so Butts makes that one.
Somebody told me the other day, make sure you put Charlie on mute.
Garcia steps into a shot, has it partially blocked.
Good
Rebound
job by
Rodriguez. And on the putback, she gets fouled.
So
That's
she goes to
funny.
free throw. Score is 13-7.
But who was it? I'm just kidding.
I ain't gonna say no names. What's wrong with you?
I tell you, the Jowl side just continues to have people pouring in. Come on, Eunice, we need to catch up. Like the big tomato said to the little tomato, catch up.
Gotcha.
All right, the first.
Dun, dun.
There you go. Rodriguez makes the first. Her next is up,
And
and
the
it's
second.
good. She makes that one as well.
She's playing very good right now, boss.
She's got 7 points
Already.
already. 1:15 to go here in quarter number one. Going to the rack, and Ostos
Ostos.
going to come over and foul Hernandez.
She's a fouling machine, bro. She'll go in there and foul anybody and anything.
Yeah, she's kind of our,
Dennis Rodman?
maybe
Yeah.
Draymond Green. Yeah,
He
for
gets
sure.
it done.
Oliver Miller.
Oh, like all of them.
Charles Barkley.
Charles Barkley?
First shot by Hernandez is up.
And the
It's
crowd
no good.
said, the ball don't lie. That's what I heard.
What was in that Slim Jim, brother?
Stepping back in there is Hernandez. Her shot is up. It's off the rim. No good.
Oh, chases her own rebound.
She gets her own rebound. Her next shot from three is up. It won't go.
Ostos with the rebound.
Over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez brings it up real quick, fast, and hurry. Passes it up to Garcia, to Thompson for a three. Take it away, Jimmy. Oh.
Her three is no good. Battle for the rebound. Garcia gets it, flips it over to Marine, who
And
drops
there
it
it
in for two.
Little Jason Kidd pass,
Aaliyah
huh?
Garcia with the rebound and the assist. Alondra Marine with two. That young lady's got 8 points so far here in this game.
So 17-7, Eunice leads.
40 seconds to go in quarter number one. 17-7. Butts with it. She throws up a three. It won't go. Rebounded by Maureen. And that's a Maureen. Here comes Maureen up the floor. On the right side, crosses the timeline. 27 seconds to go. Aaliyah Garcia with it.
she
Fakes out. Drops a beautiful bounce pass down the baseline, but they call Rodriguez for the travel. That'll be a turnover on the
I
Cardinals.
like what she did there. You see what she did?
Right into that job
That's
girl.
smart basketball out there, guys.
17
It was
to
a free
7.
play. Keep running, right?
Yep.
21
Accidentally.
seconds to go.
Accidentally.
Hernandez with it. 18, 17, 16. Brings it to the top of the key. Flips it over to Nieto. She's going to attack off the dribble. Throws up a shot. Blocked by Ostos. So she gets a block and a rebound. And here goes Rodriguez with the step back out on the left wing. And she sinks it. Alina Rodriguez for three. And the Lady Cards with the huge lead here. 20-7. Your Lady Cards are in control.
Hey, your Lady Car's taking care of business here in a district game.
Taking care of business.
District tournament,
Yes, sir.
semifinals.
Yes, sir. I apologize. Shout out to our sponsors: Redbird Gas, Parker Energy, Eunice Health Clinic, the City of Eunice, Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Pump and Supply, Cardinal Hardware, BTA Services, NMR Pipeline, Devon Energy, Guns Up, Redbird Gas, Lobo Trucking, Eunice Wrecker and Rentals. Our proud sponsor of today's game, the only game here in Eunice.
Got a message from Matt Mata listening back home, and so we appreciate you listening for sure. He said,
Yes.
tell Rosendo you're not biased at all. Hey, we appreciate you listening. It's funny because I probably had a half dozen text messages and messages already from JAL people. Some have said, don't tell them it's me, but listening to us. So I always,
Hey, we appreciate everybody, man.
We do. We sure do.
We appreciate all listeners,
Man,
no matter
all
what
of 'em.
color they wear.
And shoot, if you want to listen, like turn us on one of your TVs in one room and them in the other and just turn their
On your
volume down.
laptop.
It's okay. We get you. We understand.
And I like the ones that hate us and listen to us. That's even better.
I listened to their broadcast last night, and it was pretty good.
Yeah, I did
They had
too.
a little fuzz in there for a little bit for something.
for something.
I think it wasn't. We had that one time. I think it wasn't plugged in real tight.
So Gaetan drops a shot. It won't go. Rebounded
That's a
there,
double.
and there's a double dribble. Zhao had a good rebound there. I think that's another youngster, right? That's Charisma Rodriguez, but then she traveled. And so, anyway, Eunice to throw it in right in front of the Zhao bench. Coach Little, Coach Not So Small Little is there. Look at him standing there. But, you know, Fernando used to be on the school board for Tatum, and he was the superintendent. So they've got a relationship.
I see.
There's Maureen for 2 more.
I see the love on the court, huh?
10 points for Alondra Maureen. Yes, sir. 7:30 to go here in the first half.
Oh, nice
Hernandez goes through the middle, had it knocked away by Alina Rodriguez. And here comes the Lady Cardinals. They kick it ahead to Lizzie Gaetan, who's going to shoot for 3. It won't go. Rebound battle's going to get knocked out of bounds. They're going to say, "I'll blue-white." They said, "I'll blue-white." I believe.
Blue-white?
Yeah, I believe that's what he said.
Good call.
So blue, you're right.
So to throw it in, Rodriguez drops it down to Haller on the block. Skip pass up top to Kara Thompson. She thought about the shot, spins around, kicks it back to Rodriguez, who pulls for 3. It won't go. Rebounded Thompson. Kara Thompson dribbles it out to the right corner. Flips a pass over to Lizzie Gaetan, who gives it back to Rodriguez. One-hand pass to Thompson. Thompson heads through the middle, throws up a shot off the glass, won't go. Rebounded by Charisma. She gets it over to somebody, and here they come.
She's going coast to coast, number 11. The 8th grader throws it up off the board, misses.
She gets her own rebound.
Kicks it out to number 2, I think.
And she sinks it. That's Julissa Hernandez off the Natalia Rivera rebound and assist.
She ain't feeling real bad. That was a heck of a shot right there.
Gaetan out in the corner throws up a shot. It won't go. Rebounded by Nieto. She kicks it ahead to Hernandez for Zhao, and here comes Zhao. She's going to shoot the mid-range. Her shot rattles around, won't go. It gets knocked out of bounds. Going to be Eunice ball.
It's going to be.
Oh, he said blue. He pointed this way and said blue.
Got some subs coming in. Who came in? McBee. Yep, McBee came in for Gaetan.
So Hernandez throws it in for Zhao. She gets it to Parsons. Parsons heads over through the middle, throws up a runner. Her shot won't go. The rebound by Nieto. Her putback wouldn't go. Then a rebound by Hernandez. The ball's going to get knocked out of bounds, and it's going to be Zhao ball.
We got to get that rebound, man. What happened? First quarter, we were tearing up the boards.
Yeah,
now we can't even find them.
Hernandez gets it to Parsons. Parsons thought about the drop pass. Then she throws it behind her back to Hernandez, whose shot is up. It's no good. Rebounded by Alondra Maureen. Here comes Alondra. She gets it to Rodriguez out here on the deep right wing. She throws a one-hand pass to Thompson, who steps into a 3. And, man, I thought it was in. It gets kicked around into the hands of Julissa Hernandez, and here she comes pushing it up the floor. She's going to dribble it over to the left side. Trying to figure out somewhere to go with it. She has it stolen away off her pass. Ends up in the hands of Kara Thompson. And then I think we have a timeout. Yeah, we got a timeout on the floor by Coach Frazier. It's Eunice 22, Zhao 10 with 5:37 to go in the second.
Shout out to our sponsors right quick. Redbird Gas, Parker Energy, Eunice Health Clinic, City of Eunice, Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Pump and Supply, Cardinal Hardware, BT8 Services,
at the half.
Eunice Wrecker and Rental, Lobo Trucking.
My wife showed up with me some food.
Garage,
at the half.
Guns Up, Devon Energy, and NMR Pipeline.
My wife showed up with me some food, and so she's back there. I can smell it, and I keep turning around looking at it.
She's eating tacos, right? I can smell them here.
I think that is. Oh, no, those are those flautas from the little place down there on Main across from the coffee shop.
We may have to call a timeout. Yeah. We may have to call down and have a timeout for Jimmy to eat.
We got the Jow kids doing it. Let's take us our break, right?
Sure. At the halftime, I'll be pigging out over there while you're listening to our
We'll get a little
sponsors.
video footage on.
There you
He said pigging out.
Thompson with it, brings it across the top of the key. 5:30 to go here in the first half. Eunice with the 22-10 lead. Oh, man, Rodriguez open on the left wing. Her shot won't go. That's about as open as you're going to see her get. Nieto trying to push it up the floor. They're going to call a foul on Maureen.
That's a frustration foul right there. Shoot, they ran right through her.
Nieto's a ball player, man. She's young. She's a freshman. Needs some adjustment with that left hand. And she could be tough. She's tough as nails going right. And just as I say it, she comes down the floor and throws the ball out of bounds.
You jinxed her.
Two players on 2 different pages there, man.
Do it again. Keep that up.
So Eunice with the ball. This is Thompson. Young lady has made a name for herself here in the second half of this season, rebounding and hustling, makes things happen for the Lady Cardinals. McBee dribbles up to the top, drops it down to Haller. Haller throws a runner up, won't go, battle
Same
for the
team.
rebound. You had Haller had 1/3, Rodriguez had 1/3, and there was one jowl hand on it, and they were wrestling.
So we should get it just because it was
Jump
2
ball
on
for
1.
White,
That's
right?
right. That's right. If my geometry is not very good looking, but I believe we had 2/3 of that ball.
2/3
That possession is 19 to the law, right?
Oh,
She
they're going to call the travel as she shuffled her feet. Did
Moonwalking out there, man.
Yep.
We don't have a whole lot of fans over there, but we got our student
We got a lot of
section
kids out there.
wound up.
Got a good
Student
student
section.
section.
I
Yep.
like it.
I think we have more jowl people here
The
right now.
adults are at home in their lazy boy
Watching
recliners
this on big screen.
eating those things and taking it easy. Oh, man.
Knee to the eye.
Man, I think,
I
yeah.
think she might have rolled something there.
She kicked the ball, so we need 24 seconds, yeah.
4:37 to go in the first half. Rodriguez is going to throw it in for Eunice right in front of the jowl bench. They get it to McBee. McBee runs through the middle.
blocked.
She had her shot
goodness.
blocked by Parsons. Gets a one-hand pass,
pass.
though, on the
Nice.
rebound over to Thompson, who lays it in for 2. Kenna McBee with a hustle play, a rebound and an assist. She didn't give up on that
Not
one.
one bit.
Hernandez going to shoot the deep 3. It goes in. Julissa Hernandez with her second deep 3. That one was an NBA 3. Is that Jake Paul? 4:10 on the clock here in quarter number 2, 24-13. They throw it down to Haller. Haller shots up, no good.
Over
The
her back.
rebound by Maureen, and they're going to call Hernandez for the foul on her back.
She wanted that to count.
Maureen's like, I'll take them 2 points, to heck with the foul.
Yeah, leave the foul out. I'll take them.
Young lady's already got 10 here today, and she'll go to the, they're going to call her on the floor, of course.
On the floor.
So coming in is Michaela Pierce. She comes in for Howler. I'm always advocating for Pierce because she's a hustler.
Hustles.
They throw it up top to Thompson. Thompson steps into the elbow, throws up a 2,
Bam.
and it goes in. Kara Thompson showing she can score today.
doubled them
Rodriguez with another assist. 13-26, 3:50 to go. Hernandez going to pull from deep. Her 3 won't go. Rebound and put back by Charisma. She gets the second rebound, gives it to Nieto, who Euro steps through the middle, throws up a shot. It won't go. Rebounded by Thompson. Here comes the Lady Cardinals. They get it to Maureen. Maureen throws up a shot. It won't go. She's going to get fouled by Parsons.
She went down to the ground hard.
Sure did.
Comes out real quick.
She'll get down there and shoot a couple of free throws.
3:33 showing on the clock. I was saying earlier, Chloe went back to the doctor for her checkup today, and they released her to start walking and putting some weight on that knee finally. It's been a 0 weight deal where she couldn't put any weight on it for the last 6-7 weeks. She's so happy. She's like, I can finally start trying to walk.
Happy.
Maureen makes the first, and her appointment was at 4:30 this afternoon in Lubbock, so she is not here yet, and so
Going 90 miles an hour. She's driving like her daddy does right now.
her mama took her over there, so mama probably is. That shot is up. It's no good.
Good job by
Off of Eunice.
It's going to be off Eunice.
Yeah, ball.
So did Maureen miss
She
one?
is 1 and 1. 1 and 1. Coach.
She
She
made the
one, missed
first,
one.
missed the second. All right,
Correct.
she's got 11 points. 3:30 to go. 27-13.
Oh,
They
it's
throw it
Eunice
up top
ball.
to
Wow.
Pierce. Pierce gives it to McBee. McBee steps back. I thought she was going to shoot when she got the opening. They give it to Thompson. Thompson dribbles over toward the elbow, then backs it up. They're trying to reset. Cross-court pass to Pierce. Pierce for 3. Oh, man. I was going to go crazy, and then they're going to call Maureen for the
Fouls.
That was more like a jump ball.
No,
Wow.
Charlie.
Yeah, I guarantee it. Almost. I got it on video. Go back and look.
I want some of those Slim Jims, man. That's all I got to say.
Hernandez with it.
Well, I would have given you some of mine. You could have had a bite.
Give you guys a Slim Jim. They throw it over to the right side. They drop it up.
He's all mad.
Thompson has it now. She gets the rebound. And here comes Thompson pushing it up the right side. She throws up a 3. It won't go. Rebounded by McBee and a putback.
And a 2, not a 1.
McBee cleaning up the glass here today. She's already got 5 rebounds here in the first half. She'll now go to the line.
Slim Jim, that's what you use to open your pick a lock with or something. Isn't it?
Yeah, I had to get one of those. I had to get the police to come up and help me and my wife get into a car the other day when me and Rosendo went to
You did?
Yeah, in the middle of the night, we were up there trying to break in. Yeah, it was kind of a crazy story. I didn't know, but on a Mercedes, on the wife's Mercedes, when you, I switched cars with her, so I put her key in the gas tank flap and closed it. Well, in a Mercedes, it's got a lock on that too, so it locked the gas tank flap with the key in there. McBee makes the second, so the key was in the gas tank flapper locked, and you couldn't get in.
Bet you she was upset, huh?
Yeah, she was mad at me because she had to get a ride home from the school in her fancy high heels. But ain't that right, love? We're talking about you. She's giving me the look.
You said we. We said nothing bad.
Leanne Reeves listening. We appreciate you, Leanne.
Whoa.
Oh, my goodness. There was a shot that went up over the backboard and into the rafters. And the Eunice faithful are giving her heck.
I think it went up through the top and then back down and through and over everywhere.
Thompson with it. 2:30 to go here in the first half. One hand pass into Pierce. Pierce tries to spin around, had it knocked out of her hands a minute, gives it back to Thompson. I thought Thompson was going to shoot it. She drops a beautiful pass to Maureen. Her shot won't go.
Goodness.
Pierce in there battling, and Pierce is going to go to the line. Michaela Pierce in there doing work.
She's playing quite a bit too right now.
Man, I tell you, she battles.
Whoa.
Charlie trying to pull the whole production down.
Oh, the shooting match.
Well,
See the reflex? I pulled my hamstring.
I might jump over and do some chest compressions on Charlie in a minute, try to make sure that he's I thought he was falling over. He's pulling the whole thing off.
I've never seen no Bernie move as fast as that. He moves fast, dude.
Yeah, I thought he saw a roach or a rat the way he was moving there for a minute.
No, we're going to lose everything.
Well, you got some move in you.
Put my cushion back underneath here.
What's those cat-like reflexes? Maybe he's a Jow Panther at heart. I don't know. So Pierce misses the first. She's going to have a chance at another here. Her next one is up, and it's good. Pierce gets on the board. 2:18 to go here in the first half. 29-13 is the score. Giles Lujan with the ball. She brings it up, throws it over into the corner. That is Rivera. Rivera drops it down to Nieto. Nieto attacks, throws up a floater. It won't go. Rebounded by Pierce. Michaela Pierce in there doing work. I'm telling you, get her in the game. Garcia with it. Gives it to Rodriguez. Rodriguez pulls for three. Her three won't go. And who's down there battling for it was Pierce. It gets deflected. It's going to go out of bounds, and the official's going to call a jump ball.
That's in our favor, I guess.
Touched at the
He
same
immediately
time.
stuck two thumbs in the air, and I thought at first he was calling for your opinion,
It's
but
our
he
ball.
would have just been
He was
one
calling
thumb.
Charlie. Yeah, he goes, look at these thumbs,
He's
Charlie.
like, look at these thumbs.
Yeah, well, if he calls my opinion, it's our ball, no matter what.
Haller has it now, gives it over to Lizzie. She gives it to Aaliyah, and her shot is up, and it goes in. Aaliyah Garcia for three off the Gaetan assist. 32-13. The Cardinals are taking the Cats to the woodshed, running through the middle, throwing up a shot, and they're going to call the foul as they're going to call Haller for the body on the 8th grader Rivera.
Is that Haller's second foul?
I think
it is,
so,
yes.
yeah, 30 has two now.
Cardinals are taking the cat by the tail, swinging it.
Hearing a lot of wow, for sure.
I ain't hear a lot of nothing right now. It's just real quiet over here.
We're sitting on that side, so that's probably why it's so quiet. That first shot is up and good.
They got a little clapping going on over here now.
That's 3 points for that young lady.
Clap, 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 clap.
So 1:33 to go here in the first half, 32-14. I'm going to tell you all a funny story in a minute when we have a free throw or something. There's the next shot. It's up. Rattles around, won't go. Rebounded by Alina Rodriguez.
Bringing it down.
Here comes Eunice back the other way. Rodriguez runs through the middle. She hit her own player. They're going to call the travel.
She tried, what are you doing?
Yeah. So today I run up here to Big Cheese to get me something to eat. My wife's across the street eating at Outlaw. And they had like a teacher's meeting or something, so she's over there eating with one of the gentlemen from the school, and they invited me, but I was kind of in a hurry, so I went and got me a buffet across the street. And there's a shot that's in by Butts. She knocks down a three.
Wow.
So Jonna Butts for three. That's 5 points for that young lady. Next break, I'll finish my story. 1 minute to go here in the first half, 32-17. Thompson throws it out to Garcia on the right wing. She starts dribbling toward the top of the key, pulls it back. She's going to hand it off to Rodriguez. Rodriguez thought about the step back, attacks, throws one up off the glass. It won't go. Battle for the rebounds into the hands of Aaliyah Garcia.
No, she didn't get it. She
Oh,
let
she
it
didn't
go out
get
of
to
bounds.
it. And it goes out, so it's going to be Eunice ball?
You got to grab
ball.
them balls, man.
Yeah, that,
You got to.
You got to, bro.
that,
Yeah, but I think it went out on Jow.
Yes, it did.
okay, so it's going to be Eunice ball over here. Okay.
Now they're going man-to-man, huh?
42 seconds to go. Looks like it. They get it to Thompson. Thompson near the top of the key. 40 seconds to go here in the first half.
You know what that
She
means?
spins around, heads back the other way. Now she's going to reverse, come back this way.
Ooh, nice
Big
pick.
by Ostos. They flip it over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez with a little jab and go move. She goes
No
up.
foul.
She wanted to call.
Man.
No call. Here comes Butts on the rebound and pushing. All the way goes Butts. She kicks it back to Parsons.
Blocked by
Parsons.
Ostos and thrown to the
They
ground.
call Ostos for the foul, so that'll
Incidental
send.
contact.
Was that a body or with the hands?
Yeah, I'm not sure, but they called the foul. My story from earlier, anyway, I'm across the street eating. There is a large group of what look like middle school kids in there eating as well. Well, my wife comes out of the building from across, and I heard a bunch of the kids making some, oh my God, look at that. Woo woo, oh man, who is that? And I'm sitting there, you know.
You turn around real quick.
So I turn around and I look, and I'm like, I said, hey, that's my wife. And all them kids looked, and they were like, oh, heck, that is Miss Jones. And they all sat down and got real quiet and was just sitting there. But one of them says, damn. Yeah, so anyway, that's my funny story of the day. A bunch of middle school kids were hooting and hollering at my wife.
I seem to remember when I was in school, all the teachers were like 90 years old. We didn't have hot teachers back then. Those days.
This guy. This guy. Well, Charlie, just smoke
Hey,
it. I'm going to put you on
I'm
mute,
trying to
Charlie.
tell you.
You're going to incriminate yourself, man.
I'm just
shut up.
teasing. If any of my teachers out there, I'm just joking.
Rodriguez with a beautiful pass down to Maureen. The rebound and the putback by
Nice.
Thompson. Kara Thompson gets the rebound and the putback. And at the end of the first half, your score, Eunice 34, Jow 18. So that will do it for the first half. We'll send it over for a word from our sponsors. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Eunice schools are excited to have students and staff back on campus and involved in another successful school term. It's been an eventful year, and the Eunice schools are ready for whatever comes their way. Eunice Public Schools provide high-quality educational experiences in a safe environment. The entire Eunice community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities, and a fantastic school system.
Eunice has a friendly small-town atmosphere, great schools and churches, and a low cost of living. The entire community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. The Eunice Department of Motor Vehicles' new office hours are Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., and Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. No testing on Friday. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities. The Eunice Clinic is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. Go Cardinals! You're the pride of Eunice. The Eunice Health Clinic offers many of the same basic services that many local physicians provide. They specialize in sick care for all ages, women's exams, physicals, health education, lab tests, and diagnostic studies. They're proud supporters of athletic and academic events. The Eunice Health Clinic is proud to back the Cardinals. Go Cards!
Eunice schools are excited to have students and staff back on campus and involved in another successful school term. It's been an eventful year, and the Eunice schools are ready for whatever comes their way. Eunice Public Schools provide high-quality educational experiences in a safe environment. The entire Eunice community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities, and a fantastic school system.
NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Devon Energy is proud to support the athletic programs of Eunice High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Eunice, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season both on the field and in the classroom. Go Eunice Cardinals!
Parker Energy Services has been servicing the community for over 17 years. They offer water hauling, dirt work, and disposable services. Dispatchers and sales staff are available anytime, and office staff is available from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m., Monday through Friday. Parker Energy aims to satisfy their customers and give their employees great job opportunities. Parker Energy is family-owned and operated, big enough to meet your needs and small enough to offer excellent and personalized services. Consider Parker Energy support services for all of your support needs. Visit them today at 2350 Avenue O in Eunice. The proud owners of Eunice Wrecker and Rental offer professional and reliable 24-hour roadside services in Lee County. Light to medium duty towing and recovery, fuel deliveries, jump starts, lockouts, and tire changes. They also haul off unwanted vehicles to help clean up your property. Eunice Wrecker and Rental have over 20 years of experience. They are fully licensed and insured. Call 575-394-HOOK. That's 575-394-4665. Eunice Wrecker and Rental are located at 44 North New Mexico Highway 248, Eunice, New Mexico, mile marker 1.
Guns Up Services is a proud supporter of their Eunice community and their Eunice Cardinals. Guns Up Services has been in business almost 13 years and is family owned and operated, located at 2105 Avenue O in Eunice. They are your trusted vacuum truck, winch truck, frac tanks, rental equipment, and dirt work provider. Guns Up Services in Eunice wants to cheer on their Eunice Cardinals and wish them luck this sports season. Guns Up Services, another proud supporter of all Lee County athletics. Go number 5.
BTH Services is a locally owned and operated family-oriented business. BTH Services and Rental is a Porta-John and equipment rental company. BTH Services and Rental also clears right-of-ways and right-of-way reclamation. Please call 575-964-3104. That's 575-964-3104 for all of your company needs. BTH Services and Rental is also looking for a 1-ton CDL driver. Please apply at 2100 Avenue O in Eunice. BTH Services and Rental is a proud sponsor of Lee County Athletics.
The Eunice Clinic is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. Go Cardinals! You're the pride of Eunice. The Eunice Health Clinic offers many of the same basic services that many local physicians provide. They specialize in sick care for all ages, women's exams, physicals, health education, lab tests, and diagnostic studies. They're proud supporters of athletic and academic events. The Eunice Health Clinic is proud to back the Cardinals. Go Cards! NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of your Lady Cardinal sports here as Eunice is hosting JAL in the district semifinals of the district tournament. Eunice leads 34-18. Shout out to Frankie Abelos. He said to tell the thumb it's karaoke night at the casino. That thumb can come on out there and get after it. Melissa and Roger Holland are watching from Sunland Park. Go Lady Cards. We appreciate you, Melissa and Roger. And my understanding is their horse won today.
Excellent.
So congratulations.
Congratulations.
I guess they had the first round?
Yeah. So appreciate them listening for sure. Appreciate Tasha Pilcher listening. She's always one of our big supporters. So we definitely appreciate you. And here we go with half number 2. Eunice throws it into McBee over on the right corner. She's going to flip it back up top to Rodriguez, who comes off the screen. Drops a little drop shot over on the left side. Throws in a 3, and it goes in.
He said a little drop shot. That's a deep 3.
Little step back, and she knocks it in for 3, 37-18. Alina Rodriguez with another 3. But quickly back the other way. Right. Throws up a shot. It won't go. Battle for the rebound.
And Eunice is going to come away with that battle.
Yeah, they're going to say Eunice ball, so Eunice will end up with it. So JAL to throw it in.
Eunice to throw it in.
Oh, it's Eunice
yes,
throwing
sir.
it in.
That trash can's right away.
Yeah, I can see. So Eunice throws it in. McBee gets it near the top of the key. Rodriguez being chased closely there.
Very closely.
Gets it over to Maureen. She comes off the pick. Stops and then she travels. It's going to be a turnover on the Lady Cards.
I thought she was going to have a head-on collision with Rodriguez.
I probably shouldn't say this, but you know me. I'm going to tell it like it is.
Imagine that.
We only had 6 turnovers in the whole first half. That may be the best half turnover-wise all year.
The last 3 years. The last 3 years.
Maybe all 3.
Girls are looking really good tonight. They're on their game.
Nieto with it. Going to give it back up to up top to, who was that? That was somebody. 14. 14 is not on my roster. That's what threw me off.
Butts shot a 3, misses it off of Eunice.
And I'll be honest, I think the JAL girls are playing better tonight than they did last night.
That's Talavera. That's Talavera that had it. Okay.
Say what, Charlie?
So Talavera to throw it in. She drops it into Nieto. Nieto goes up strong for 2, and she drops it in, and it's 37-20. 7 minutes to go here in the third.
It's amazing how JAL's not doing full court press right now.
So here comes Eunice. They flip it over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez comes off the pick, goes through the middle, goes to the elbow, throws up a mid-range, and it goes in. Alina Rodriguez for 2 more.
She got at least 20 points right now.
She's got 10, 13. She's got 15 points right now, does Rodriguez. 6:35 to go here in the third. Spinning through his butts. She steps through, switched hands to the left and lays it in for 2. Jonna Butts looking nice out there. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points for that young lady.
McBee for a 3.
Oh, her 3 won't go, but rebounded by McBee or by Thompson. She gives it back to McBee, and McBee gets the 2 on the runner.
I mean, everybody's scoring. Nobody's missing here right now.
Kenna McBee now with 3 points here in the ball game. JAL with it. Butts runs through, does a little spin move, floats back to the left hand, throws up a shot, it won't go. Kenna McBee with the rebound. And here come the Lady Cardinals. Kenna McBee directing traffic, telling folks to go this way and that way. She's going to hand off to Rodriguez. Rodriguez steps back after the pick. Her shot won't go. Battle for the board. Still battling. Ends up in the hands of Rivera, and she got hammered. And, man, there was a huge collision, and it looked like they rolled up on Maureen's ankle, and she started hollering right away and slapping the floor. So
She was hurt too early in the season, right?
yeah, and she is hurt, and she looks like she's hurt bad. There was a collision between three people. Rodriguez ran into Rivera, and as Rivera was falling, she fell into the legs of
Maureen.
Clapping about.
And they're clapping because their
player
player got up who was down injured
yeah.
as
Oh, I didn't
well.
know
And her
that
mouth
got
was
hurt.
full of blood, the Jow player.
Yeah, she got hit
okay.
in the mouth, so she's bleeding. And Maureen, they're looks like they're working on maybe the left knee. And they're going to help her up. Let's see what happens. Oh,
All right,
she's walking
there we go.
off. Well, she started walking normal, and then she started hobbling. And her mama's down there on the court, too.
Mama,
She
come
didn't
on.
have to worry about some gym shoes. She's straight across like some gym shoes.
She went across there in the red
Hey,
bottoms.
I ain't going to be the one to tell her no.
Try to stop me, somebody.
41-22 is the score. 5:40 to go in the third. Jow with it. Maureen stepped off the floor, and so here comes Jalissa Hernandez and the Panthers. They get it to Nieto out here on the right wing. Notice how they play Nieto. They play her way to the right side to make her go left. And then that Jow's going to turn it over out here as Parsons and Talavera were trying to get the exchange, and it goes out of bounds.
Garcia came in for a Marine.
And that'll
Let's see how
leave
that works out.
Thompson to bring it across the timeline. She crosses over, heads up near the top. Parsons faked her out.
Out of her shoes, man.
Yeah. And Rodriguez ties it up.
Everybody's all over the floor.
Man.
We need to check that floor for
So
for being wet or
usually it's
something.
the offensive player that fakes out the defensive player. That time the defensive player like jabbed at the
Yes.
offensive player, and the offensive player freaked out so much they fell over the top of the ball.
one of those stick and move things, man.
5:05 to go in the third. Jow with it. Nieto now has it, comes off the pick, hands it over to Talavera in the corner. She runs down the baseline, tries to drop it down. They get it to Nieto, who flips it out to Hernandez, who shoots for three. It won't go. Rebounded by Butts. Well, she gets
No,
it deflected
off
off
her
her
head.
head. And it's going to be Eunice ball
Wow.
as the ball went off.
Kind of a header.
Yeah.
Butts used her head there, huh?
Butts head. It wasn't a head butt, it was a butt head. It went off her head and butted out
There you
of
go.
bounds. So 4:44 to go in the third. 41-22 is the score. Coming across the timeline, pitching it over to Garcia. They give it to Rodriguez. Rodriguez heads over. She dropped a beautiful one-hand pass down to Howler.
Howler was not
Her
expecting
shot
it.
wouldn't go. Rodriguez comes away with the
Man,
rebound.
a lot of contact. No
Gets
call.
knocked out of her hand, so a turnover. Frazier hollering at somebody. Nieto runs down, throws up a runner, won't go. Butts with the rebound and the putback. Jonna Butts having a heck of a game here today. That's 11 points for that young lady.
Gonna try to give her an and one, I guess.
Yeah,
No,
they
that's
are.
not 11. 3, 4, 5.
And that
6,
foul was
7,
on
8.
Garcia.
That's 9 points for Jonna Butts.
That's her first.
Is it? Yes, sir, it is. Her first foul here. 41-24.
If
Eunice
indeed
leads.
it was a foul, it was her first. Let's put it that way.
It was a foul. He blew the whistle.
I don't know, man.
My wife mixing it up in restaurants tonight. She went to one restaurant and got hers, another restaurant got mine, and brought us food up here to eat.
That's, man, what are you going to say about that?
That's right. Leah Garcia makes that free throw, right? Or no, that wasn't Leah Garcia. That was
That was
Butts.
Butts, yes.
I'm losing it.
So did we just turn it over? Or they,
No,
they knocked it out.
They knocked it out of bounds on us.
She
Yeah,
does
usually
now
when I
have
go
10.
pick up food, I say, I'm going to one place. Y'all tell me where you want.
See, and in my house, which all of our kids are spoilt rotten, but we're like, what do y'all want? We're running to wherever.
And I say that, but I've done the same thing.
And we usually stop at every restaurant. We've got one meal for one person from this place, one meal, and then we get back home and I'll sit down and eat all of it together. But
And all of it looks better than the Slim Jim.
that's probably true. That's probably. Ooh yeah! So Butts goes up strong. They call the foul on Howler. The Eunice crowd booing. They didn't like the call.
And that's
I
her third
didn't
foul.
particularly like it either. But
That's the third foul on Howler.
And that's
still
all
got a
Jow's
lot of-
doing. Giving it to Butts, come down and drive, shoot a jump shot, or drive the basket.
we still
Get
got
fouled.
a lot of game to play with all these fouls.
Bottom line.
But that's working for him.
Yes, it
But-
is.
And Pierce
But
coming
we'll
in.
keep doing it, right?
But I would.
I don't see
But-
no more Butts.
So Butts goes to the line. She misses her first. She's going to have
Ball
another
don't lie.
opportunity here. Her next one's up,
Yeah,
but
no
it's
good.
no good.
But
And
Rebound
so
by Thompson.
rebounded by Thompson. And here come
Over
the
to
Lady
Rodriguez.
Cards. Rodriguez with a nice pass. Michaela wasn't quite ready for that one. Rodriguez threw a little one-handed spin
They're nice
pass.
passes. The women ain't expecting those.
Yes. Thompson with the steal.
Nice.
Here comes Eunice. Gets it to McBee. McBee crosses over, heads back toward the top of the key.
Corner.
Rodriguez trying to direct traffic so they can get the ball over to her. Now they're trying to reset. They get it to Thompson out of the right wing. She tries to force it down low. It gets knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Eunice ball.
It looked like a volleyball spike when she hit that ball.
It did. 3:25 to go. Here
Somebody
in the
get
quarter,
open.
number 3. Rodriguez trying to get in, gets it to McBee. Her shot is up. It's no good. Rebounded by Aaliyah Garcia. And on the putback, they're going to call the tie ball there.
I thought she got hit from behind.
She got hit hard by number 10.
Yeah. Coach Buddy, I'm not so small little, is down there, and he liked the call, or didn't like it. I don't know, one or the other. Rodriguez trying to throw it in for Eunice. Eunice struggling to get open again. They're going to call her for the 5-second, and there's the turnover.
Well, you counting by fives or what, dude? Man.
I had somebody ask me about the Loving score, and I got to be honest with you, I don't have a clue. I'm not sure what the score is in the Loving game. So they throw it down low. I'm assuming they're talking about the boys. Are the boys?
Got to be the boys.
Yeah, I don't know what the score is. So Parsons,
jump ball,
they're gonna call the jump
yes.
as Rodriguez reached over and tied her up.
Put that big old paw on the ball, huh?
Yep.
Got to stay with Jow then.
That don't matter.
So
we got Ostos coming in and taking care of business.
Yep. So Ostos comes in. She goes down to the block. Jow going to throw it in under their basket right here on our side. Getting ready to throw it in. Looking around is Parsons. She gets it in to Lujan.
See Bud's pushing
Lujan goes through the middle, tries to go up. She loses the ball. It goes out of bounds.
I think it might have hit Ostos going out. But
Yeah,
that's
Coach
okay.
Little thought so too. He was saying, hey, look, that wasn't so little a touch on that ball.
But I really like the call.
McBee has it now. Pushes it across the timeline over to the right side, comes back to the left, hands it over to Rodriguez. She crosses over between the legs, comes off the Ostos pick, goes to the hole, and they're going to call the foul. That'll send her to the line, and we've got a player down. That's Charisma Rodriguez for Jow.
Man, it's been a tough game.
What happened to her?
She came off the pick. Ostos set a pick for Rodriguez. I don't think Rodriguez ever saw her. And Ostos kind of caught her with the, I mean, it was a rough
It was a true pick, right?
I think it just knocked her wind out.
It was a rough pick. It was a
Ruptured
great pick if you're on
huh?
the Eunice side. A not so great pick if you're on the other side.
Look at her.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's.
Yeah, I think she just got her breath knocked out for a minute.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like that girl on Top Gun, take my breath away,
Once again, back to the action, ladies and gentlemen. The score is 41-25.
2:44 to go in the
Jimmy got that
third.
food in him. He's
Full of energy, huh?
Rodriguez drops it in. And
That's what he wants to sing, huh?
Yep. Yeah, old Kelly, whatever her name was, McGillis, was that it?
I wasn't born yet.
Yeah. She makes the next one. That's Rodriguez.
That was Top Gun's old lady.
That's right. Tom Cruise and Maverick. That's right, Maverick. Or that's right, Iceman. I am dangerous. Hernandez with it out on the right wing, crosses over, drops it over to Talavera, who heads to the right, almost taken away by Garcia.
Nice
they drop
cut.
a nice pass to Lujan. And she had her shot blocked. They call the foul. Let's see who they call it on.
The Eunice crowd
Oh,
goes
they don't
wild.
call it on 5-0 with the push.
Oh, they called Ostos. That's number three on her.
Uh-oh.
So Ostos now.
She's going to be in foul trouble here in the third quarter.
Ostos looked at her like, what you calling
shoots.
me?
Short, misses.
That will be a ball don't lie play.
Ball don't lie play. It's pretty close, Charlie.
Yeah,
It's pretty close there, Mr. Charlie.
pretty close.
Charlie everywhere, huh?
And
Those are
another.
misses.
That shot is no good. Rebounded by Parsons. She goes back up, was blocked, and the
Coach is going crazy.
losing it over there. Ostos with the block, and here comes the Lady Cardinals. Thompson gives it to Rodriguez. She steps into a mid-range. Her shot won't go. Battle for the rebound into the hands and knocked away. And who are they going to call here?
On McBee, 1-2.
They call McBee for the foul.
That's her third.
That's three
Yes,
on
we
her.
need to take care of here.
So starting to get a few fouls accumulating.
Yeah.
They've called 5 fouls
Wow.
this quarter on Eunice and only 1 on Jow.
Imagine that.
Go figure.
Even when we're losing, we don't get the good
I'm
calls, right,
telling
Charlie?
you.
Is that what you're trying to tell me, Charlie?
We can't get a
Preach
call.
to me, boss. Preach to me.
They're using that AT&T deal. Can't get a call.
Hey, you don't worry. You can only use that joke once.
No, I can use it twice.
Trust me,
I
I'm a
just
comedian. I know what I'm talking about.
Parsons' first
Misses.
shot goes around, it won't go, so she misses
Ball don't
another.
lie.
Ball don't lie.
Oh, man.
Stepping back in there is Parsons, ready. 2:09 on the clock here in the third. Her next one's up. It won't go, so she misses both. Rebounded there.
Butts throws a
Butts.
pass to Rodriguez.
And the boys over there helping the officials by counting out
Yeah.
loud.
Oh, that's going to be, yes, there you go.
So ball going to go out of bounds. Going to be Eunice ball. Multiple subs coming in for Jow. It's like a whole new group coming onto the floor.
Got a whole
He subbed to everybody but Julissa Hernandez.
What's a bunch of bobcats?
Cats?
A tribe of kitties. I
Tribe,
don't know.
whole tribe coming on.
That's right. He
Well,
said
it wouldn't be a flock.
No,
It'd be
Cardinals.
a pile. I don't know. There's a
Oh,
shot that's
man.
up. It's no good.
he said a pile.
Oh,
nice
taken
steal.
away by Garcia. Her shot won't go. Rebounded by Rodriguez. Rodriguez out on the right wing, steps back for 3.
She said,
Her 3
boom.
won't
Oh.
go. Rebounded by Garcia, and on her
And a
putback,
foul.
it goes out of bounds, and they're going to say last touch by Jow on
That
the block.
ball was blocked to hit her little sister over the chain. That's
man.
crazy. What are the odds, huh?
Yeah. So Eunice looking to throw it in. They drop it into Osto. She gives it back to Rodriguez, who steps back, shoots a 3
Bam.
and sinks it. Alina Rodriguez for 3 more. That's 20 points for that young lady.
And counting.
Yeah. She's adding to that record every time she touches it. There's a shot that's up and in by Charisma Rodriguez of Jow, so they come back answering. Here goes Thompson pushing it up the floor, across the timeline, flips it over to Alondra Maureen. Looking around, she's back
back on
in
the
the
court.
game. Yeah. Runs through, throws up a pass, it gets stolen away, and here comes Rivera and the Lady Panthers. Running up, throwing a shot, won't go, rebounded by Maureen.
She's tough as nails, boys.
Telling you.
Maureen gives it to Rodriguez out on the left wing. She thought about the 3 from half court. Crosses over, heads down the left side, throws up a
Breaking
runner, and it
ankle,
goes in. Alina Rodriguez with 22 points.
She knows it's playoff time, boys.
Playoff time. I'm going to start.
48-27, 30 seconds to go here in the third. Running through, throwing up a shot was Hernandez. It won't go. Aaliyah Garcia with the rebound. She flips it cross court to Thompson, and here comes Eunice. Thompson flips it over to Maureen. Maureen with an open look.
It's short.
It won't go. Rebounded, deflected around, ends up in the hands of Nieto. Here
No
comes
foul, no
Nieto,
foul,
and
no
there's going
foul.
to be a foul on
Maureen.
Eunice.
No foul with 9.0 seconds left here before the end of the third. Gives Jimmy Jones enough time to
That's
count
her
points here.
third. Her third foul.
Her third foul going into the fourth. We're in good shape. We got 2 more.
I was trying to count some of these rebounds for Rodriguez to see how close she was
She
to a
already got the
double-double.
double-double, don't she?
No, she's about 4 rebounds shy of the double-double.
She'll get him in a minute. I wonder how many double-doubles she's averaged already.
She's 3 shy of the double-double.
3?
Yep. 3
She made that
rebounds.
first one here.
And so Nieto makes the first one. And that's
Another
5
5
points
coming
for
in.
her. 5 is Gaetan. Gaetan comes in. Her next one is up. It's no good. Rebounded by Garcia. Almost stolen away, and here come the Lady Cards and Rodriguez
all the
with
way,
3
all the way.
seconds to go. She steps back.
It's off.
It's off. And the rebound by Gaetan. Her putback is off, and at the end of 3, Eunice 48. Jow 28.
That sounds pretty good, don't it?
20-point lead. That's
Yes,
nice.
sir. Shout out to our sponsors, NMR Pipeline, Devon Energy, Guns Up Services, Redbird Gas, Lobo Trucking, Eunice Record and Rentals, Redbird Gas, once again, Parker Energy, Eunice Health Clinic, the City of Eunice, Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Pump and Supply, Cardinal Hardware, and BTH Services. Our card sponsors of today's basketball game.
Eunice Jow game.
Eunice Jow game, 48-28.
48-28.
It's a beautiful game if you're a Cardinal fan. Horrible game if you're a
That's what
Jow
us
fan.
Cardinals call a great game.
A great game.
A Great Dane?
He said Great Game.
Great Dane.
A Great Dane. I thought that was that big dog like
Big old
they have
dog.
down at Napa with Jonathan, the big Great Dane that sits there and looks at you.
That is a big Great Dane.
That is a big Great Dane.
Man, I'm scared to go in places where they got dogs big enough to take me down like that.
But that's like the most relaxed dog ever.
He just looked at you. What you want, Charlie?
You a spark plug?
That's one of them dogs. If he tells you to get out of his way, you say, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yep.
Oh, man.
Yep, for sure.
For sure.
So getting ready to start quarter number 4. 48-28 is the score. It's going to be Eunice ball. Eunice to throw it in. Don't forget, the winner of this game goes to Tatum tomorrow at 6 to face the number 1 Lady Coyotes. And also, our boys play here at home Saturday.
6 p.m.
6 p.m. All these games are at 6, I believe. They throw it down to McBee. McBee tried to fire an underhand pass across the lane. It goes off a few players and out of bounds.
Should stay with Eunice.
7:42 in the ball game.
I believe you're right there, Charlie.
Eunice to throw it in. Trying to get it in. They look down. They throw it down low. Haller ends up
that
with it
one
on the
hand.
block, and she lays it in for 2. Aubrey Haller with her first 2 of the game off the Alina Rodriguez assist. Hernandez with it. She's going to shoot it from
Short.
deep. It won't go. Off the rim. Rebounded by Rivera. Her putback won't go, but rebounded by Nieto. Her putback goes, and Marin Nieto now has 7 points. Kenna McBee brings it across the timeline. 7-11. It's time for a big gulp.
Oh, man, she picked up a dribble.
McBee picked up the dribble. They give it to Rodriguez. She thought about the 3. She's still thinking about
Shoot
it.
that.
She's
Why not?
liable to. Crossing over, heads down the middle, has a wide open runner, and she lays it in and one.
All that contact.
Rodriguez with the end one, and then her and the Jow player are having some words.
Yeah, the job player didn't like.
That's Rodriguez on Rodriguez. They're both mouthing still. The refs had to step over and tell them both to be quiet.
One's with the Z, one's with an S. Huh? Which one's better?
I have no
Ours is
I like that.
better.
I like that little hesitation she did, and they take the other Rodriguez out, and the crowd goes crazy.
The crowd goes. The student section's wound up over on that.
Wound up.
That's 23 points for Alina Rodriguez, and that's 24. She's got 24 now. You don't want to fire her up.
Yes,
Here
we do.
comes Julissa Hernandez and the Lady Panthers. They get it over to Nieto out on the right wing. She crosses over. That's what she tries to do.
blocked
And
by
she gets
McBee.
blocked by Kenna McBee.
And nobody grabbed the rebound. They let it go out of bounds.
Just let it go, huh?
So it's going to be Jow ball under their basket. Down 23 with 6:48 to go. Nieto flips it up top. They throw it down low to Rivera. Her shot misses, and Howler with the rebound.
Yeah, she's getting a lot of contact.
She threw it
it's
away.
stolen away
Man.
as Rivera ends up with it out there on the left wing, looking for somewhere to go with
Watch that backside.
She throws it down low. A shot is up and in by
Man, they
Talavera.
were slapping all over Howler. No foul. No blood, no foul.
I guess not.
53-32, 6:18 to go in the ball game. Thompson with it out near the right wing. Eunice running the little wheel offense, sending people through the middle. McBee flips it over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez
Oh, right
turns.
there, that opening.
She had the opening. She hesitates. She throws up a shot. She gets knocked to the floor, and she's going to go to the line to shoot a pair.
They don't realize she's left-handed.
Yeah.
You're giving her the basket, go left-handed. She hesitates a little bit, goes.
You know, if you're not used to playing left-handed kids, that can throw you off because you get so used to playing with your
Every
left
right,
foot
right.
slightly forward. And when you do that with a left-hander, you're opening up, and they go right by you. Alina Rodriguez
Bam.
makes the next one. That's 25 points for Alina Rodriguez. And here comes multiple subs for Jow.
All but one. We got 4 subs in.
So it's 25 points for Alina.
25 for
You're
Alina Rodriguez.
early in the fourth quarter, man.
She's back at the line for another one, and she makes that
Bam.
one. That's 26. 26 points for Alina Rodriguez. She's also got 7 boards here. They get it over to Rivera. She throws up a shot. It won't
Oh, my
go, but they're
goodness.
going to call the foul. That'll send Rivera to the line.
That's her fourth one
Yep.
on Maureen.
Is that who they called it on?
I believe so. Yes,
Yep,
sir, they did.
that
That's the
is.
fourth one.
So
This is when you
Alondra
bring
Moline
Pearson.
picks up number 4.
Dribbles the ball a little bit.
We'll see what the ball says.
Our first shot is up, and it's no good. So, Charlie.
The ball didn't lie.
We got Garcia coming in for her.
So Garcia steps in.
Student section's getting wound up over yonder.
What was he saying, Brick?
The next shot is up, and it's no good. Rebounded by Alina Rodriguez. That's number 8. Young lady's got 8 rebounds.
It's quiet on this side, I'll tell you that much.
Aubrey Haller with a little jab and go, gets to the rim, throws
And
up a
one,
shot and
baby.
one. Aubrey Haller said, give me some of this. She gets the and one, and she'll go to the line for an
I want some of
old-fashioned
that.
3-point play.
That was nice, too.
And one action.
Yes.
Do some of that.
She went right-handed and strong.
Aubrey Haller did the little jab and go move. Jab, got the defense leaning one way, and then drove the other way right around them, laid it in off the glass with the contact. And her free throw won't go.
Bounced all over the place trying to go.
Here comes Rivera and the Lady Panthers throwing up a shot. It's no good. She's going to get her own rebound.
Oh, no.
And they're going to call Haller, who
pushed
was
her?
standing there the whole time.
It could have been Howler.
That's what they're going to call.
Oh, yeah. Good grief.
It
Yeah.
couldn't. She was standing straight up.
Yeah, she's like, man, I've been standing there the whole time.
How did she push her with her hands up in the air? Holly her knee?
Yeah, I don't know.
This is her 4th? No, it's the 3rd.
Oh, 3rd. Okay.
I thought it was a 4th too, Charlie.
I did too.
I apologize. I got overexcited for no reason.
So back at the line is Rivera. She makes that one.
Sometimes you get lucky even when the ball don't lie.
Yeah, I guess so, Charlie. Don't give me the lie.
She's 2 of 5 from the
Rosendo
line.
don't lie.
She'll have another shot here. The next one. It is up, and it's no good. So she's 2 of 6 from the line, battling for the rebound. It's going to be Eunice ball
What's she looking down the coach for?
because he's telling her to grab,
Grab
the
the ball, yeah,
nothing
it's
to
just
block her out. Just
Beautiful
grab the
job
ball.
blocking out, but, I mean, the ball was right in front of her the whole time. Never grabbed it.
McBee pushing up the floor, gives it to Rodriguez. She steps back, crosses over, goes to the hole, throws one
too
up, it
strong.
won't go. She's looking at the ref with her hands out like, hey, can I get a call? 5:15 to go in the 4th.
He ain't gonna
Butts
give it.
with it. Spins, kicks it out to Parsons. Parsons throws up a mid-range. It won't go. Ends up in the hands of McBee.
Turn and burn.
And here goes Kenna McBee running up the floor,
Oh,
and they're going to call her
offensive
for the
foul.
charge.
Oh,
as
my
the
goodness.
8th grader.
They were both still moving.
That is the 8th grader Lujan that jumped over there. That's another one of them Jal Luhans.
You had 2 refs agree on that. Okay, Charlie.
They don't care what
They're
they agreed on.
professionals, Charlie.
She wasn't planted. I'm telling
Charlie's
you
a
right now.
professional, too. Have you heard him talk about how he talks to the police when he shows them his thumb?
He's a professional hitchhiker with that thumb. That's what he is.
I say yes, sir, and no, sir, when I talk to police.
He puts a donut on it and sticks it out the window and don't get a speeding ticket.
Here, boy. Here, boy.
Hey, calm down.
Lujan over to Butts. Butts drives through the middle, spins back to the left, has it knocked out of her hands. And they're going to call a jump ball on a ball that nobody had a hold of, but
It's a loose ball, jump ball.
a loose jump ball.
Yes, that's what it was.
Well, as long as we get it, I don't care what they call. We got it.
And so there's a.
It should be blue
Oh, they're
ball.
going to say blue.
We've got no
now-
ball the last
now-
6 times.
okay.
Rodriguez
Now
was
I'm
going
mad.
to pull a fast one on him.
Now I'm mad.
Now you're mad, Charlie?
Yeah, because if it was our ball, I wasn't going to get mad.
Oh, look at that. Wide open on the
That was
backside.
nice. That was nice. I was trying to see the number. That 4?
Yes, sir.
that's
The other Rodriguez.
I was going to give her 4 points for the shot instead of 2.
You're a nice guy.
I gave her 2. 57-35. Aaliyah Garcia with it. Drops it over to Haller. Haller tried the little
nice
jab and go.
pass.
Pitches it down low. Rodriguez shot up no good. Flying out of bounds.
She just stepped over that
Is
player.
Parsons.
That's
Oh,
nice.
man.
And who did they call for it? They
Who'd
called
they call?
Rodriguez.
Let's see.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's 3 on her. So I think all of the Eunice players
least
that
3.
play many minutes have got at least 3, some 4.
Yeah.
Lujan over to Parsons. Parsons out on the right wing looking for somewhere. She gives it to Rivera. Rivera jab, drives through the middle, trying to get over there, kicks the ball. It flies out of bounds. It's going to be a turnover.
Off the knee, off her shin, and went out of bounds there. Yes, sir. What's that noise, man?
Somebody pounding on something. Feel like I'm on a deserted island somewhere on one of those game shows
Yeah.
where you're trying to like be the survivor. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
survivor.
Survivor,
That's what it's
yeah.
called. That's what I feel like. I'm wearing my little leaf around me.
We got quite a little
It's
tiki
kind of an
with us.
ugly picture, but Rodriguez for three. It won't go. Rebounded by the 8th grader, Lujan. She crosses over, heads up the floor, looking for somewhere to go with it. Heads over to the left side. Kicks
Rodriguez.
it over to the other Rodriguez.
She's going all the way around here?
Yes, she did. She came all the way to this side and gets knocked away.
Oh.
And there is a bodies flying everywhere. Oh.
What was that?
Elena Rodriguez just got shoved out of the way.
And the
by
freaking
Parsons,
refs don't blow a damn
and
whistle.
They didn't blow
Nothing?
any whistles.
So nobody. Come, that's
Nothing.
pathetic, guys.
Oh, my goodness.
That's how people get hurt and thrown out of games, man. And people in the
Oh,
crowd
my
are acting
goodness.
crazy.
Yeah, so
No
we've got
foul at
subs
all.
on the floor. No call whatsoever.
Wow. So you can just shove somebody down.
Yes.
and-
And you know what they're doing, right? They're trying to get in her head. That way she can get thrown out of the game and won't play the next game. That's how Joe operates.
The Eunice crowd over there screaming scoreboard.
Said something about the scoreboard, 57-35. I don't know what they're talking about.
I thought it was broken again. Some long 5
Rodriguez
seconds.
trying to get it in. They call timeout, does the Lady Cardinals. And
No, he's
so
counting by fives, I promise.
3:39 to go here in this ball game. Eunice 57, Jal 35. We've had a little excitement here. I'm kind of glad we have some excitement.
Let's give a shout out to them sponsors. They're the ones that make all this possible, right? So Redbird Gas, Parker Energy. I just seen Brett Parker over there carrying a grandkid.
Yeah, and you know what's funny is we're talking about sponsors here, and I'm glad we got them, but, you know, we were also saying you can't push and shove like that. Anybody knows Brett Parker knows Brett Parker will push and shove.
He'll push and shove you. Yeah, don't.
Every chance he got.
Get him out there.
So that altercation was brought to you by Parker Energy Services
right,
and
that's
Brett
right.
Parker, because he's been known to give somebody a little shovey shove.
And
Little
if you
love
shove-
tap,
if you
little
shove him
love
too many
tap.
times, you might be going down to the Eunice Health Clinic, another sponsor, or the city of Eunice to spend a night.
You might,
pick you up, huh?
You might need to run down to Cardinal Hardware and get you a
Show him some
club.
tape.
Or maybe Eunice Wrecker and Rental to tow your car whenever when you got to go to
When you leave it here 3 days,
yeah.
parked in the red zone.
Redbird Garage, they fix it up after it got towed. All right.
3:39 to
That's
go
a
in
good
the ball
sponsor.
game. Eunice to throw it in. They get it into Gaetan. Gaetan looking for Rodriguez. She cuts through,
Little
gets it.
handoff.
Here comes Rodriguez behind the back, crosses over. And
Dirty section that fast?
oh, man, I got all kinds of
Oh,
messages.
get off her.
Rodriguez trying to get to the
they're
and there's
still up
another
on her,
push
man.
and shoving.
Man.
They're doing it intentionally. You see what I'm saying? They're doing
trying
it
to get 'em wound
intentionally.
up.
They know what they're doing.
They just
know
gave
they know
double
what the
technicals.
their blue team knows what they're doing. They do it every time.
Gave them double technicals. Oh, they gave
33?
Alina
No
Rodriguez
way.
a technical.
Of course, they know what they're doing. They're going to get in our head. That way she
They done
messes
it on
up.
purpose.
They don't play the next game.
I like it. 3:22 to go in the fourth. 57-35.
So who's shooting? Nobody?
Well, it's a double
They gave a
technical.
foul.
They had the original foul call, I think, but if they have the double technical, they'll offset. It'll be a
Yes.
jump
Well, that's
ball.
4 on Alina.
So we'll see. They're
Oh,
blowing the
no.
whistle, trying to tell them to get all back out there on the court.
So it wasn't a timeout, but yet it is a timeout. So it's going to be a timeout.
So who got a technical on the
And now
Jal
we got a
side?
timeout. I think they gave it to 24, but I'm not certain.
Little's out there trying to figure it out for the Lady Panthers here.
Yeah, Mr. Little's out there on the floor like, what the heck is going on?
Mr. Little looked like he could eat that guy that he's talking to right
I
now.
wouldn't have said
In
that.
one bite.
I wouldn't have said that.
he's like 3 times this boy. I don't. He said, man, don't. I said, who you gonna call it on? Nobody, sir.
Yeah, Alina will
Oh,
have to be
man.
smart now, and you know sometimes in these games like this, you just got to be smart because I'm all for the hype. I love it.
Yeah.
There ain't nothing about any of that to me that I think was dirty. You ever played
Nah,
basketball with me? I'm gonna stomp on your toes. I'm gonna stick my
Oh,
finger.
yeah.
I'm gonna give the rusty hook when you run by.
But you can't let your temper go
Yeah.
away from you.
Oh
You can't
man,
let it go.
if you played with me, I guarantee you that's what I was doing.
I know, but that
If
was
I
like
was in the bottom of a pile in a football game, you was getting either the rusty hook or I might stick my tongue through your hole over on the side of your helmet. And,
ladies and gentlemen.
whatever it might be. I was going to mess with you a
Something's
little
going to
bit.
happen.
That's right. Maureen with it. Anything I could do to take you out of your game, if it took you out, then that's your fault,
And
not
all
mine.
more better.
Yeah, gonna call the travel there on Pierce.
Man.
To me, that's the game. Like I said, I grew up in an era where Michael Jordan and the bad boy Pistons was
that
hammering
was
each
the
other
team,
and
yes.
slamming each other to the ground, and that's just the way the game was.
Well, we got
Jalissa Hernandez for three, and
bam.
she sinks it. Jalissa Hernandez with another deep three. That's her third three. She's got 9 points.
I smell a comeback.
That's a nice shot. That is a
Under
nice shot.
3 minutes to go. You had a comeback yesterday as Hagerman almost come back on
Yeah.
Jal, and Jal trying to dig back into this lead against Eunice. Rodriguez with it, dribbles over to the left side, hesitates. Rodriguez
just
goes to
run
the
on
rack
in.
and lays it in for 2. That's 27 points. No, it's 28 points for Alina Rodriguez.
She just
There's a
building and
long
building.
shot. It's up. It's no good. Rebounded by Michaela Pierce. And here comes the Lady Cardinals.
Who has the
Rodriguez
ball?
comes across the timeline. She's going to
Deep
pull
three.
from deep. It goes off the
yes.
glass. And in the bank is open. She's got 31 points.
Don't get her wound
Alina
up.
Rodriguez with 31 points.
When she gets wound up, she makes you pay on the scoreboard.
Boy, that's the best way to hurt him.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
62-38, 2:08 on the clock. A runner is up. It's no good. Who gets the rebound but Alina Rodriguez? I think she's 1 rebound away from a double-double.
She just ran
And it
into
knocked
her.
away. The ball's going to go out of bounds. They call a foul, I think, on Eunice. Coach Frazier's head's
Wow.
turning red again.
It was glowing.
On Eunice.
I think they called a foul on Eunice over there. Yeah.
What?
Who'd they call it on?
I'm trying to sort it out myself. I'm sitting here looking.
We got
I
20
don't-
players on the field right now.
Yeah, shoot. When we get back over here on the basketball court, that'll be really big.
Yes. This who's coming out, who's going in, what's going on here,
That's
boys?
on number 1. That's her second.
1:56 to go in this ball game. Eunice leads 62-38.
So they did call a foul number 1?
Well,
They did. They
number
called
1.
it on Aaliyah Garcia.
That'll be her second foul. That's
Hernandez dribbles over to the right side, flips it over, cross court to Lujan, who's going to pull for 3. Her 3 won't go. Rebounded by Howler. Howler going to flip it over to Alina Rodriguez, and here comes Alina. She's got 31.
Nobody's coming to shoot that.
She's got 31 and 9 rebounds. One more rebound for the double-double. Maureen with it, drops it down to Rodriguez. Rodriguez with a little spin move, spins around, steps through, throws a shot up off the glass, won't go, rebounded by McBee, who gives it out to Howler. Cross court to Maureen, now to Thompson in the corner, and they're going to call 3 seconds in the lane.
Oh, my goodness.
And so,
She grabbed her face like, oh, I knew it.
yeah.
Oh, well.
Alina Rodriguez, the story of this game so far. Young lady's got 31 points and 9
I
rebounds.
believe she's done for the night, man. They're
She's
taking her
some of
out.
them shots for tomorrow night.
And there she goes. She's going to step off. Kenna McBee's going to step off.
Hoping she'll get that double-double, man.
Yeah, well,
1:17 to go in the ball game. And here comes Zhao. The Eunice student section chanting maybe next year. Ostos with the rebound off the block,
my
and then they
goodness.
throw it away. Oh, and then Ostos steps up.
she goes, oops.
She outlet to her guard, right? She outlet to her guard right in the back of the head. Look at it, just smiling at each other. Look at them. Like, what are you doing?
She goes, oops.
She almost took her head off, man.
In the face! In the face!
I was like, I'm on your team.
So, minute and 2 seconds left.
Butts misses the first.
And this has been an exciting game.
Quarter, right?
And we'll have to take
Yeah.
the stuff with us tonight because
Yes.
Yeah.
probably tomorrow. And she makes the second. So Jonna Butts now has 11 points for Zhao. Eunice throws it in. They get it into Thompson. Thompson throws a pass over
Oh, my
here,
goodness.
and it doesn't go to anyone, and it goes out of bounds, so it's going to be Eunice ball. I mean, Zhao ball.
I thought number 1 touched it on the way out.
I think Zhao and Eunice are both trying to
Yeah.
throw it in.
And she's like, oh. She didn't believe it herself, huh?
Throwing it down, they give it to Parsons. Parsons has it knocked away.
She took her out, huh?
They get Ostos. Ostos is like, I guess I'll dribble it up the floor, and we throw it out of bounds.
Also, like, I don't want it.
So here, somebody else get it. Yeah.
So ball goes out of bounds. Going to be Jow ball.
Coach, what's he screaming over there, Coach at Ostos?
I believe we will win. Oh, I don't know what he's screaming. I don't know.
Take care of the ball.
40 seconds to go here in this ball game. Lujan for three. It won't go. Goes out of bounds. The Eunice faithful letting her hear it over there.
Something about an air ball.
They barely stopped the clock, man. They went like 20 seconds just ran.
Garcia with it. Dribbling up. Here comes the pressure. They throw it ahead to Pierce. Pierce throws across court pass to Thompson. Thompson going to go to the hole.
Yes.
Throw the shot. It goes in. Kara Thompson for two.
Keep shooting.
She's got 2, 4, 6, 8. She's got 10 points, this Thompson.
Our kids reminding the driver to start their bus.
It is cold outside.
Oh, and then we're going to have a foul
cold.
there with 8 seconds to go in this ball game, 64-39. And that'll send Butts to the line.
Student section being nice, trying to remind them to warm their bus up.
It's cold outside.
you gotta take care of the engine.
You got to warm the bus up when it's cold outside.
Got to.
Got to turn the heat on so
Seen
the
a
kids
couple
get
of
in
people
there.
shaking their
Right.
keys on something about the bus.
We need to. Misses the first. We need to make sure we get a close-up of our Jow counterparts. They're over there. We got Adam and his crew over there. They've been doing work all season. These young men
putting
won
it in.
an award this last year from like the National Broadcast Network because they are the bomb diggity. Butts makes the second. So shout out to them. And Eunice with the ball. Pushing it up to Flores Thompson. She throws it across to Garcia. Garcia throws it all the way down to Lizzie Gaetan. She almost loses it. She throws up a shot at the buzzer. It won't go. And at the end of this ball game, your final score, Eunice 64, Jow 40.
It was a good game.
It was a good game. The
Now the
two
boys
teams running through the line here to tell each other good game.
See if
The
everything
student section's telling them goodbye. Like
spills over. Anything
being real
spills over here, we'll
sportsmanship.
be all right.
So that is the end of this ball game. Eunice with the win. And Jow trails in this one. I figure that'll likely end the Jow Lady Panthers season. Eunice now, I think with that win, no matter what happens tomorrow, I think Eunice will now move on to the state tournament. They'll have a shot to get in. I definitely believe with this win here that they're guaranteed not guaranteed, but my numbers,
Most
the calculations, I think they're in, and I think they're in no matter what happens tomorrow. I think they're in a top 14 seed for sure, like that 13, 14, maybe even a 12, depending on what happens across the state.
Right.
If some teams were to lose that shouldn't, some things like that, it could change. But I believe the
either
Lady
way,
Cardinals.
We're going to be traveling.
Yeah,
Anyway.
and it is going to be a long ways. I don't think there's any way that we stay close to home anywhere even remotely close. You know, in our area, I think the only teams in 2A are us and Tatum. And Tatum's setting up in that 1-2 spot. We're most likely not going to end up in a 15-16 with the win here tonight. I think we're probably between a 12 and a 14. And so, anyway,
Got our partners in
unfortunately,
crime wrapping up over there.
yeah. So Alina Rodriguez with 31 points. She had 9 boards. Kenna McBee with 3 points. She had about 9 rebounds. Kara Thompson had 10 points to go along with about 8 rebounds. Alondra Maureen with 11 points. Aaliyah Garcia with 3. Aubrey Haller with 4, along with about 5 or 6 rebounds. Michelle Ostos with 3 blocks and 4 rebounds.
Good
Over on the
screens.
other side, Jonna Butts with 9, 10, 11, 12 points. Natalie Rivera with 2, 3, 4 points. Charisma Rodriguez with 4. Julissa Hernandez with 9. And Marin Nieto with 7 points. So for Charlie Fairbush, Rosendo Caballero, I'm Jimmy Jones saying good night, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be covering Eunice and Tatum tomorrow. Good night. Have a good one.
Good night, everybody.